Hey everybody, as you could tell by the title, we are doing acrylic press-ons without the monomer using my polish and pour method. I looked everywhere for a method like this until I was like, you know what? I can't find it nowhere. I'm gonna try it. Um, I definitely use all Gel-X Après Gel-X nails for my full cover tips when I do any type of press on because they are very high quality. Unless I end up doing the real long ones, then I just don't get a different brand from Amazon or something. But yeah, so guys, today we finna get right into it. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. We're gonna try to make this quick as possible. We're using the 137 OG 137 Mauve About Me. This is a gorgeous set to use. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be painting these nails with this polish, and then we're going to be pouring the acrylic powder over them to start off with. So I'm going to be real quick with this. We're going to go in. We're going to polish all of these nails. If I was probably trying to really take my time and want to be real slower with it, I could do one nail at a time. But look, you're going to see how this thing going to work. And it's just going to be like, voila. Okay, so I did look for this method everywhere, all over YouTube. And I'm like, you know, when most people will look at it somewhat like a dip method, but with dip, you're using dipping solutions and all of this different stuff. We're using gel polish and acrylic powder. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this because I don't really like doing gel press-ons anymore because they don't last like an acrylic press-on will last. A gel press-on, and I know this from experience, depending on what you're putting it down with, when you take it out, it's stretched all out of its element and messed up, and you can't really reuse it. And some gel press-ons are expensive, some gel custom press-ons. So I noticed with the acrylic press-ons, you can soak them off with Dawn, oil and hot water, and you can wipe those mugs off with alcohol, put them up and wear them again. So what? That's saving money. That's allowing you to use your press-ons over and over and over and over because they're more sturdier. And then they look just like an acrylic nail. So guys, I had to do this because it's better for the clients and it's something that's just popping. Who don't want to come up with more popping ways? So as you can see, I'm finishing my last nail with this first coat. And then I know everybody probably thinking like, girl, you about to waste your powder trying to pour your powder on this and all of that because we ain't dipping it in there. We're pouring it in here. That's why we're calling it polish and pour method for the acrylic press-ons. Okay, so now I'm going to take this powder and I'm going to pour it into the gel polish while it's wet. I'm pouring all of this powder into the gel polish while it's wet. Okay, so you see all of that powder spilling out? Don't even worry about that. We got you covered. I'm using a clean white piece of computer paper. And I would only do this for press-ons. Voila, bam. No powder wasted. Okay, period. So I wouldn't use this for a regular hand because of sanitary reasons, but for press-ons, this is perfect. This polish and pour method is definitely perfect because it's gonna have that press-on, hopefully, you know, feeling like a real acrylic nail. So I was so nervous during this time because I'm like, okay, is it going to work? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Yeah, but look, guys, these are the best. If you want to give your clients the best, I always say use the Gel-X Après press-ons, the full cover nails for your clients. They're so sturdy. The quality is worth every bit of the $24 to $30. So as you can see, I brought it out the lamp and I'm like, yay! Okay. And I noticed that the nails were starting to get hard like they would from acrylic. So if I'm doing an acrylic set, I'm using beads. I'm wasting more acrylic on using the beads than I am actually pouring it on. So now, guys, I'm going to wipe these off with some swipe. I'm wiping them off good because I'm finna go in with another coat of polish and I don't want the dust to get in my polish. So I'm wiping these off real good with some swipe, or you could use alcohol, either or. And then I'm gonna go in with my next layer and we're gonna polish and then we're gonna pour. I had to clean this little thing off because it was really irritating my soul. The dust, it just was too dusty. I just needed it to be cleaned. It was bothering me. My OCD had kicked in. So yes, guys, as you can see, these nails are looking good. Okay, that color is looking gorgeous. And it's getting built up a lot because the polish and the acrylic is playing a part. So this nail is starting to get built up and get stronger and stronger. Mind you, I'm already using a strong nail. The Après full cover nails are very strong. So, and they also have, these are the sculpted ones. So they have something like an apex built in them already. So I'm going in with this next thin layer, which I'm only doing 2 thin layers because this color payoff was amazing. But we all know not polished always got some good stuff anyways, you know, like Pretty Face say, if it's not polished, it's not nothing. I use other brands, but I just love when she say that. Okay, so guys, I'm getting these, you know, and I'm getting it even coated. You want to make sure it's even because if it's even, you're not getting any bumps. You're not getting any lumps. You're not getting any of that, you know, just a nice, smooth, pretty surface. So that's why I was making sure I was going in and make sure everything was evenly contributed. Look, y'all, it's so late at night right now, and I'm trying to record this video. But I said I'm going to get this out because I was excited. Like, yes, we got us a new P&P method, polish and pour. So, yeah, I'm pouring the powder on there again because I was just thinking about how I jacked up that word and I meant distributed. But yeah, guys, as you can see, I'm going in on the sides again because if you see where it's still shiny, that means that you're missing powder in those areas because, of course, the polish is shinier when you put it on. And then when you put the powder on it, it makes it like a matte, like you can't see the shininess anymore. So that's why I go in and I look on the sides and I'm able to see if I need to pour any more powder. And then after I do that, I pop it back in the lamp again for 60 more seconds. And look, guys, I think just being a person that deal with powders, you look at your powder getting poured out and you like, oh, hell no. But look at this. Like, who losing some powder? Who wasting some powder? No, look at this. Voila. Okay. Who wasting powder? Not Zyla. Or we not wasting no powder over here. Especially no not polished. So I am going to try this with other brands as well to make sure it works. Anything that you can use as a acrylic or dip should work. So yeah, look at that. Close that top up and we ain't wasted no powder. Okay? The polish and pour method looking real good and lovely right now with the press-ons. So now I'm just brushing these off. And I got the payoff that I want for the color. And I'm just going in and I'm brushing these off, sitting them to the side so I can clean my stand off. And guys, I'm not going to lie. I probably would never really make a gel press-on again. I probably will if I just need to make something quick and somebody asks for it. But doing this method is so much better because it's giving your clients longevity. You know, it's giving them more bang for their buck. You know, why would I make you a gel press-on that's only going to last the one set you wear it when I can make you some acrylic press-ons that you can use over and over. Now, some people, depending on how they put their gel press-ons on, they can reuse them if they take them off a certain way. Look at that, y'all. Did y'all see that play out? Look how sturdy. I wish you guys could touch this. When I say it is sturdy, these nails are sturdy. Like I just literally did acrylic on them, filed them down and did all of that. And I didn't do any of that. You're going to see the only filing I'm going to have to do is the sides and the free edge. So now to make these even more beautiful and sturdy, I'm going in with my Madam Glam Pure Serenity Builder Gel. This is a thick builder gel in a bottle. It's soak-off builder gel. These things are so strong. Like when I say strong, they are strong. They like, I couldn't even squeeze them and get them to move. So now I'm wiping each one of these nails off, and I'm finna go in with my Madam Glam Pure Serenity Builder Gel in a bottle. I love this Builder Gel. Like, Madam Glam, that's them my peoples. Them my peoples. Like, I got probably about 200 polishes from Madam Glam. Yep, but I'm definitely got to order some more of this. Look at that, guys. Look at that. They are beautiful. I haven't filed these. I haven't did anything to these. So now we're taking this Pure Serenity and we're finna go in with a layer of this. All this is finna do is strengthen the nail even more. Like, the nail is already hard to the touch. Like, you can't bend it or anything. But I go in with this and give it even more strength. So these babies are going to be reusable all day long. You're going to be able to take these off and put them up and put them back on. So like I said, give your clients more bang for their buck. Now, if someone just insists on getting a gel press on, then let them get it. And it's like I said, some people can reuse their gel press-ons, but it depends on how you take them off. And I deal with a lot of press-ons, so I know that most people do not reuse their gel press-ons. Some people can take them off a certain way, depending if they just use a little dab of glue and they only put them on for a couple of days, or they're using sticky tabs and stuff like that. But people who really getting their press-ons installed cannot reuse them. But these press-ons right here that are acrylic, you're more likely to reuse them way more and get your money's worth out of them. So I definitely think it's a huge go, especially for people who like press-ons. Like me personally, I'm probably gonna make all my sets with press-ons with the acrylic powder, so that they're acrylic. And another thing is that you do not have to use the exact brand of color polish that you do acrylic. So if I'm using a nude powder, I could just get whatever nude polish is the closest to it. If I'm using a dark purple powder, I can get whatever purple color polish I have and use with it. You know, it's going to still give me that beautiful payoff. So it does not have to be the same color exactly. You want to just get closest to it as possible. So I could use a lighter purple and put a dark, but I really want the darker purple powder. It's still going to turn into the darker purple powder. Your lighter purple underneath is just giving it a foundation to stick to and make that color that I'm putting on top, the powder, show off. The color payoff show off even better. So look, these guys are painted with the Pure Serenity from Madam Glam Builder Gel. Put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. And I was so excited doing this, guys, because even when I got done with them and I put them up to my nails, I was like, okay, I don't never want no regular ones. I want all acrylic press-ons. And acrylic press-ons are very, 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 very popular. But like I said, you could use the same amount of time and make acrylic press-on, so why not? Like, if you can do this, I don't understand who wouldn't, especially if it's better for your clients. And most people probably will like it this way because they feel like they can reuse it more. So I have to wipe these down because, you know, when you're using a builder gel in a bottle, it has a sticky layer. So I went in and I'm just wiping these down with some swipe, so that they can be ready for the top coat and be ready so that we can, you know, get them designed and get them made. I didn't want this video too long, but I just wanted to show you guys what I came up with, because I didn't see it nowhere on YouTube. I mean, I saw people doing dip powders and stuff like that, but I didn't see anyone. So now that these are done from being... Look at that apex, guys. Look at that. Look at that. So now that these are done from getting the builder gel on them, before I top coat them, I'm shaping them up some. I'm just shaping them up because we know builder gel in the bottle is thick. But what I love about that is that I can shape these things up and make them look crispy and nice like acrylic nails look. Because sometimes when you're dealing with gel nails, you can't really shape them as much as you want to because they're more flimsier. They don't have that strong foundation like acrylic. But when you do this method and you use that builder gel, you can go in and shape these things like you just specifically used the monomer and laid acrylic and built this nail. Like, so I was loving it. I was loving it. Right now, as you can see, I didn't have to touch at all the top of the nail. All I did was my free edge, straighten up my sides, and these nails looking like I just laid acrylic on them. I'm definitely excited about the end and just actually seeing the nails and how they came together. This was a great method. Like I said, I searched and searched and searched for someone using this method, and I did not find it. If someone has saw it, definitely let me know so I could check them out. But like I said, I saw others using the dip method and stuff like that, but I didn't see anyone using a gel polish closest to the acrylic powder and then doing this on their press-ons. I didn't see this anywhere. So I just went on and named it Polish and Pour. So yeah, that's the P&P method, polish and pour. I'm loving it. I definitely will be making tons of more press-on videos. Gonna do some longer lengths since this is my first time trying it. I didn't want to make them too long. I just wanted to see, you know, what it was gonna look like and all of that. So now that I'm done shaping these, I'm gonna look at them. They're so gorgeous. Look at them. They got a nice apex, little C curve in them. Look at that. These things look good. Do you hear me? Like, they look good and they are strong. The builder gel made them even stronger. So now I'm about to wipe them off good, make sure there's no dust on them before I top coat them. And then once I get through top coating them, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to design these nails. We're going to do something quick, something cute and quick, or I thought it was going to be cute and quick, but for some reason, Frenchies are just not quick. Yeah, but we're going to use the perfect yellow. We're going to use the green highlighter, both by Madam Glam, and we're going to use the gelish white. And we're going to go ahead and get into this little design. So, yeah, we're through with the builder gel and all the rest of the stuff. So now we're going to do some Frenchies, guys. We're going to do some marble. We're going to do some Frenchies with some marble. And I just really was freestyling. So, yeah. And I like this brush. It's a new brush that I've been using. I actually cut the hairs out of my brushes. I always cut hairs out of my brushes because I try to make them more thinner as possible. And guys, Frenchies is not my strong point. We getting along a little bit better now. I mean, a little bit better now since I be using the 20mm brush and the 25mm brush. But I'm just going to go in and do some quick Frenchies because the whole idea of this video was to see, does it work? Will it come out just as good as if I did an acrylic nail? And then I do have some acrylic press-ons that I put next to these nails, and I was feeling the difference, and there literally really was no difference. I think when I went in with the builder gel, I think that really just took it over the edge, and because the builder gel is basically like acrylic in a bottle in a gel form, because the Madam Glam Pure Serenity, it's a clear builder gel. It's strong as hell. Like, it's super strong. Like, even if you just put it on a regular nail. So right now, I'm just drawing these Frenchies, and I'm not filling them in because I'm going to do marble. So I didn't want to fill them in because I wanted to use some of this green color for the marble. So I didn't want to fill the Frenchies in. I was going to use different colors to fill the Frenchies in. But yeah, guys, they wasn't too hard, you know. I think with Frenchies, I think if I think about it too long, I'll mess up. I think I have to just go in and just go for it. Like, you know, it's either gonna mess up a little, you have to fix it or play with it for a minute or whatever. But I learned to not take too long. I learned to just go ahead and get it moving and don't take too long. Just keep moving. And so that's what always helps me out. But these were pretty quick, probably because I didn't have to really draw too big of a French because the nail wasn't real long. These were like the regular, I think these were like the regular long length apres nails, and coffin. Yeah, it was coffin. So that's pretty much what I use the most. Coffin, stiletto. I use square, not as much, but I just did some pretty nails with some square ones. And they were gorgeous. And I took the square, because the square be looking kind of wide, so I took it and I trimmed it. I trimmed the side of the nail down to make it more of a taper square, and they were gorgeous. I'm definitely going to post a little short video about those. But as you can see, I'm going in and just try to straighten this French up. I think I need some better lighting too, guys. I have a ring light, but for some reason it be taking away some of the payoff of my color. So if anybody got any ideas on what can help me with that, I would love to hear them. Yes. So yeah, I'm loving this. And shout out to some of my nail sisters I see been doing their thing. Bree been doing her thing. Nails by CYY. Please let me know if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Pretty Face, she always going off. Nail to the Hustle, she always going off. I Am Biscuit, she always going off and buying everything. Thanks to her, I'm thinking about getting this damn lamp. No, I don't need no another lamp. But I do need another lamp. I just want another lamp. But yeah, my Kiara Sky lamp kept pissing me off this whole thing because like it kept beeping. I have to put stuff in there when I'm making press-ons. Put something in there to make the light come on, and it was very irritating sometimes. But I love my Kiara Sky lamp. I just need to buy it in pink now because I kind of changed everything in my nail room pink. But yep, guys, as you can see, I'm steady drawing these Frenchies in. Oh yeah, can't forget Thai Beauty. That's my love right there. It's so many, man, so many nail sisters that be doing their thing. Like Natalie, Carmona, Bomb Nails. Everybody just be showing out doing their thing, and I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's so many nail sisters I watch. I couldn't even begin to think of everybody's name at once. As you can see, this thumb is my last little Frenchie. Like I said, I wasn't filling them in. I had to go back and like, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Yeah, guys. So I didn't have to struggle too bad trying to draw these Frenchies because I didn't really care for them to be too perfect because this was just like a tryout video. But I think the nails came out so beautiful, I decided to keep them and put them on. I'm going to try these nails on also and do a little short when my little nail tabs get here Wednesday. So I'm putting those in the lamp for 60 seconds. And now I'm finna get ready so I can put my colors down and do my marble. I normally use the Mia Secret Blooming Gel when I'm doing the marble liquid gel. But I was running low and I didn't feel like beating the thing up against my palette. So I just used a little top coat. Because you can't do top coat. It just allows you to move it the way you want to move it without it just spreading so much. Because when I use my Mia Secret Blooming Gel, it just get the gliding and spreading like quick. So since these Frenchies were so little, the actual French part, I was like, I'll just go ahead and use a little top coat. So that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to take me some top coat and I'm just going to put it on so that I can spread these colors on the tips. And that's what I'm doing. But I don't know if y'all can see, but the apex is beautiful on these nails. Like the sculpted, the way they look and everything. Like this is a win-win. We cut down all filing on the top. We didn't have to do none of that. We didn't have to do none of that. All we did was file the sides and the free edge. So I think this definitely was a win-win because the look was coming together. It was definitely given, and I trusted the process and went on with it. So yeah, I'm just I'll just go in randomly and just start putting some of the colors down. I normally try to work one color all the way through so I don't get the smudge and stuff together, because sometimes if you smudge the wrong colors, they don't blend as well. And the video wasn't showing up as good as I wanted it to. It wasn't really showing my French that good. Probably because the line that I drew it with green, but I drew it lightly. I didn't draw it strong at all. So yeah. So I switched brushes because at first I had a thicker brush. So I switched my brushes and got the little like liner brush. It was a smaller liner brush because it helped me move these little areas real quick. So right now you can't really, I don't like the way the lighting was showing up because it wasn't like giving everything up close in person. So yeah, I have to work on that and figure out what's some better lighting to do or whatever. If anybody have any tips, please let me know. But the lighting is going to get better and you're going to end up seeing how beautiful these nails came out. But right now I'm just gliding my colors together. I'm doing it with the brush, because if you use a tiny liner brush, it just lets you mix it in real good and let you like put colors where you want them. After this, I did go in and add some dark green. I didn't record that. I end up adding some pretty dark green. I think it was from Phoenix Nail Co. called Snake, Island Snake. That's what it was called, Island Snake. I added some dark green to go with the yellow and the lime green, which is the yellow I used was Perfect Yellow by Madam Glam, and the green I used was Green Highlighter by Madam Glam. So I'm going in on the sides to make sure I hit some of that area and get that print going in on all of the sides. But it's coming along real cute, guys. I also added some gold Madam Glam gel paint that come in the little round black jar. I added some of that around the French area too to make it pop more off camera when I added the dark green by Phoenix Nail Co. the Island Snake. So I did go in and add that. But I think they were coming out pretty good, guys. Like when you see the finished touch, you'll see that they were actually coming out real good. So I was just like, wow, like this method really works and you get a beautiful, like, French. So I was definitely happy about that. So yeah, this is the brush I was using. It's the little Young Nails brush that came with the large mystery box. And it's real tiny. See this brush right here? I was using at first. It's a 3D brush from Phoenix Nail Co. But it was too thick. Even though I already have cut it, it still was too thick. And if I were using longer nails, then I probably could have used that brush. But for these little Frenches I was doing, I needed something tiny and thin, like the Young Nails brush that I was using. But it still worked. It worked out. So yeah, I'm just letting these dry up right now so we can bring them out the lamp and continue decorating them. And when I bring them out, they were looking good, but I think I just needed to add some more green, some darker green. But I was still like, just wow, like, okay, this is working. I also went in and added some diamonds to these and everything. So you will see right now I'm just top coating them because I was satisfied with the look. But I went in after this and added the Island Snake color by Phoenix Nail Co. and added the Madam Glam pop paint, the gold glitter around the French, because I wanted the French to pop more, because the French wasn't, you can't tell. The French was showing, but you can't tell up close right now until I go in a couple seconds and show you exactly how the French was looking. But the closer you get, you could tell. But I don't know, for some reason my lighting just seemed off. And I had my ring light the way I normally have it and everything. So I don't know what that was all about. So I'll check into getting some better lighting added to the table or something like that this week. But yeah, so right now I'm just top coating and everything because I thought I was done at this point. But I end up going back in with more color. But look at them, guys. Look at that apex. Look at that. So I'm going to put these in the lamp and come back. And now this is what the final product turned out to be. I think they turned out gorgeous. We have acrylic press-ons. And we didn't use a lick of monomer. And when I say these nails are strong, they are strong. You would think that a sis pulled out the monomer and did beads on these things. And they were shiny and gorgeous. They were really giving. Like, they were gorgeous. Using the polish and pour method, these turned out beautiful. I was really, really, really loving these. And I said, you know what? I'm keeping these because they're gorgeous. So, yep, guys. They turned out beautiful. I'm glad I tried this method. Let me know if you would try this method on your press-ons and everything. Even if you was just doing some nails at home on yourself, on your hands, I think this would be great if you just, using it on yourself. Like I said, I wouldn't use it on clients for sanitary reasons, but for press-ons, hey, we did that. So y'all let me know if you guys would try the polish and pour method. All right, guys, bye.